Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Baseball fans, and here in New York, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. The wind and the pitch. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound right off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Juan Soto now. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He sends it out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. No question about this one. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Line drive, base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
That one ripped. Back there. And that ball is out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's new pitcher now, Tyler McGill.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high.
There's a swing and a drive. That'll make it out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Hits the fence. Wow, it ends up being just a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Nimmo going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one.
You know, Boog, as a 20-year-old, this guy hit 2 home runs in the World Series. And the only players younger than Soto to hit World Series home runs.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And caught on the warning track.
This opportunity is one.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The pitch. Dives and he can't hang on. He gets to the bag in time, and they do get the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. And they'll do it again. And he deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now it's Mark Vientos. 2 out, space is empty. Oh, and 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Judge has it sized up. Hauls it in to end the inning. New inning getting started. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. The pitch. Judge rips that one. Nimmo takes the grab, 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one back up the middle and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Well struck right field. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-0.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Just an excellent swing.
Reed Garrett will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And a foul ball. 4 runs already in the frame here at the top of the second. Towards first. He steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 rounds. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And the pitch. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Jesse Winker.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down. Starling Marte up to hit. Up and in, and it's 1-0. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And the righty deals. Right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Marte retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail in this one 11. All set for the start of the inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Gleyber Torres.
And here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Taylor moving back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 12-0.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 14-0. Ryan Stanek takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Stanton now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, Lou.
Right-handed reliever, inside corner, and that's called a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Righty delivers. Got him. One out.
Batting it.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And there's the strike. And another ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. But this one's pretty much over. 14 out of the 4th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. On the ground. Lindor. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one hammered. Taylor going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Stanek, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, stepping in, the slugging shortstop Francisco Lindor. Weaver back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that one fouled off. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
At the belt and fires. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after it with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Mark Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Judge makes the grab, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, here comes Gleyber Torres. Stanek back to work. That's to third. 1 up, 1 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. Popped up left side. Vientos moving under this one. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Foul ball. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Sends it across to first, and the Yanks go quietly. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5. Pete Alonso. The right-hander back to work. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. And first offering is fouled off. Alonso stands at second with no outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
So man aboard. Here's Starling Marte. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Popped up. Torres has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. Tyro.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
This one in the air. Wells under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We're through 5. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Back in the Bronx, here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. And a pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Taylor raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Taylor hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe grounded out to short in his first trip. Line drive. Taylor makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. To the bottom of the 6th. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1
The
strike.
Yanks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lindor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one fouled off. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets. Start. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler McGill.
Now, things got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And first offering is fouled off. McGill goes 6 feet 7 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. And they add a pair. It's 17-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 18-0.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit?
Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 19-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
Judge now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Nobody on, nobody out here in the top half of inning number 7. Kicks and deals. That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Out to center. Taylor sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 21-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hit weakly on the ground. He'll do it himself, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. The wind to the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. This to third. Throws to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batters, third baseman,
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees lead it 21-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And he deals. That one misses. Ball one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Verdugo.
Comebacker to the mound. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So the batting order turns over. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 22-0. And here is Juan Soto. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Gleyber Torres with the big fly for New York. Home. Back now.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
As the lefty gets to work. And there's a curve through for a strike. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Struck him out looking.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And that's outside. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. He's in there. And at second with 1 away. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. That clips the zone. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
The Yankees up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 away. So man aboard, and now here is Francisco Alvarez. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Marte on at second with 2 down. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Just off the outside edge. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back in New York, we go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Ottavino back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hammer, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Rizzo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 24-0. Now on the bump, Reed Garrett. He's into the game and the base is empty. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 25-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. Got the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. And makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in. Back at Yankee Stadium. Last chance for the home team. And now here's Jeff McNeil. The lefty fires. And that's a little high.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
The 1-1. And that one pulled foul. Rodon ready. Here comes. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how'd I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
High fly ball down the left field line. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The wide to kick the pitch. They're down to their final strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
One strike away. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count 1-2. 2 outs. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And now the lefty. Got it. And that is the ball game.
We saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.